all in. We do this part of the
We're
body,
recording.
not just the belly and the balls. Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to put this on YouTube.
Oh.
Right, Rich, back in action after a week off. First game, obviously our condolences and sympathies to the royal family. Game was called off rightly, I think, on Saturday. Back in midweek action away at Sorbo, we're in some good form. Just talk us through your thoughts for today and how the boys are feeling.
Yeah, well, it's been a week since we've had the game. We last played at Little Oakley away last Tuesday, and it feels like quite a lot of time has passed, obviously, what with everything that's gone on. So I think everyone's feeling quite fresh, which is important. You know, a week between games is really good. We didn't think that was going to happen, but it's allowed a couple of players to recover that were either a bit stiff or a bit tight. We're still missing a couple due to injuries, but no, I think the break did us good in my opinion. We all got together on Saturday as well to have a conversation and pull together a little bit of a team bonding, and we're very keen to get going. I say that every night, but there is a nice buzz in the changing room tonight, and I'm sensing a good vibe.
Yeah, and last week we felt we did enough to get a result. Thought we were excellent for a lot of the game, but I'm sure one of the main focuses has been about the early goals, you know, kind of trying to start on the front foot rather than on the back foot. And what's been said about that?
I think, you know, I've been saying about mistakes and bits and pieces, but ultimately I've got to take responsibility for the goals that conceded. Maybe my messages so far this season in my desire and excitement to make a good start and play a certain brand of football and play a certain way. I think sometimes maybe my messages and the way I've asked them to do bits and pieces, I think they're taken a bit literally at times instead of playing the moment and understanding the moment. And yeah, I wouldn't say we've lost our way or anything like that, but I'm just trying to make it as clear and concise again to give them that confidence, because when you do concede poor goals and you're consistently conceding poor goals, which we have been in the last few games, you've got an issue. And when a team does lose a little nip of confidence, you're teetering on the edge, and you know, anything that happens can really turn it. So we've just sort of reaffirmed our style, what we do, where we do it, why we do it, that type of thing, and trying to get back to what are our basics and our fundamentals as a group that have been there for 5 years now. So yeah, I'm excited for tonight, and I'm hopeful that they do feel quite confident. The vibe that I'm getting from them is very good, and as you can hear, quite loud, which is always a good sign. So it's back to our style of play.
And two changes from last week. Just talk us through though. Are they forced or is it just changes?
I'm trying to think. Obviously, I know about Caleb up top. Oh yes, right. George Hayes, centre back, away last week, pulled his groin. Still no Delphin Morat, still out injured with a back. But Caleb obviously starts his 3-match ban now. So Brandon Wood comes in up top. I really like Brandon Wood as a footballer. He's a very good footballer. He's due an opportunity. When he has come on this season, he's done well in my opinion, and I'm expecting him to really have a good impact up top tonight. Harvey Brown will come in next to Jake, elegant defender. Been trying to integrate him into the squad in terms of how we play and how I want him to defend, but a brilliant footballer. So again, no qualms about him coming in and coming in next to Jake, so all good.
And since we've played Sorbo, I don't think they've lost.
No,
we've had a couple of good results, so I'm sure their tails will be up, and I don't think we'll be taking this game like we would any other. So what do you expect? What do you expect from them compared to the last time? And you know, what do we need to do to get a result?
This is like what I said about us. It's the reverse for them. Since they lost to us, they've gone on that run, and that breeds nothing but confidence. And I'm sure, especially at home, under the lights and what looks a really good pitch, they're incredibly confident. Looking at our results and talking about that side of things, that they'll feel that I wouldn't say it'll be easy, but if they do their basics well, which again I'm pretty much expecting it to be very similar to normal, they'll look to cause us problems. But yeah, there's a slight tweak in our tactical side and how we want to defend and what area we want to defend in. So I'm hoping that tonight sees us combat that more direct ball, and we can get on the front foot again.
All right, Rich, we'll speak to you after. Have a good one.
Thank you very
Cheers.
much.
Get it back! Fish engage! Fill the box!
Man on, and again.
No foul. Home. Two bits all day, you got it. Slow. You got that? All day, you didn't want that. Well, in. Bring it down, Brad. That's the ball! Well done, Brad.
Make sure you're fucking picks up now.
Go Lily, good ball, well done, Harry, well done. Go Lily. Mitchell, see it out now.
Here we are on the back of a 3-0 convincing win away at Sorbo.
Yep.
Started the game 10 minutes really under pressure, managed to get hold of the game, and I thought for the rest of the game we were the dominant side. Give us your thoughts.
No, entirely. I couldn't agree with that more. 10 minutes, a slight change in how we wanted to defend tonight. We have been susceptible to that long ball. We decided to sort of try something a little bit different, not on the training ground by any means, but a conversation pre-match. The first 10 minutes there were a couple of players that just maybe didn't understand what was asked of them properly, but when we made that adjustment, I thought we got it really well. And as you say, from 10 minutes on, I mean, we did control the game of football. My goalkeepers pretty much in 90 minutes had one shot to save, and when you come here to the team that are very confident, won all their games in the last few weeks, at home, and as you say, they were on the front foot for 10 minutes, but after that we did dominate, and you think about the opportunities we've created and the ones that we've missed. I mean, I was quite surprised how many we've created in the air tonight, so it's really good. A 3-0 convincing victory, and look, it's just nice to limit the errors that we have been making recently, to put that right, and be on the right end of a result, and nice and positive again.
I thought, just from an outsider's obviously watching this season, I think the way that you set up will suit this league. I think it was evident after the first 10 minutes it took a while, and I could hear you hollering at a few players, but once they got used to it, and you know, the balance of shape off the ball and in with the ball, and when we started to get the ball down, I think I just don't think they lived with us, to be fair.
No, that's true.
And that's a credit to you. So you know, again, it's a good win. How do we build on this? Got another game on Saturday, and then, you know, we need to try and put a run together.
That's right. Look, it has been an indifferent start, and like I said, pre-match in my interview, I need to be clearer and take responsibility and clearer with my messages to the team on the training ground. Now we look forward to Thursday night. You know, there's going to be a few aches and pains, but we've got to work hard at our game and make sure that we are prepared for this league and understand what it's about. I've said that a lot over the last month, understanding and doing it right, and tonight, do you know what, finally we did. But that's gone now. Tonight we roll on. We're at home Saturday, is that correct? We're at home Saturday, Clapton. So again, I'm expecting the same thing. We'll prepare the same way in terms of understanding what the level's about. And look, hopefully that's the first footstep in dealing with how it is. And yeah, I was very, very happy tonight, as you say, especially as the game went on. I think we just looked like we could score 3, 4, 5, 6. So
I thought, you know, as I don't tend to bring out 1 or 2 players, but I thought Brandon worked the line really well tonight. Link up play, back to goal, causing threats in behind. I think that was kind of what we were missing, that link up. And I don't know how you thought about it.
No, I agree.
Well,
look, credit to him. I mean, he's one of these players that challenges me as a coach in the respect that if he's unhappy, he'll tell me. I think the boy is dynamite when he's right, and he has got goals in him. He got the first goal tonight. I reckon he could have had 2 or 3 if I'm being honest. He's a very good player. He needs to run in a team, and he needs the love. And yeah, I'm very happy to give it to him and try and get the best out of him, because he does. He was brilliant tonight. His work rate was through the roof, and you know, he deserved his goal. He deserved a couple more off the back of that performance. But yeah, no, he was excellent.
And lastly, after both probably that's quite critical defensively, a clean sheet on the road against a side who've picked up some good results recently, so you must be happy with that.
I'm very happy. You go in, and it was the challenge pre-match, speaking to the chaps, that look, you say the word clean sheet, you band it around, but to go out and talk about it and set up to sort of nullify a way that a team in the way that they play, like I said, to come to a team that's third and confident at their place and walk away with not just the 3 points but a clean sheet and a healthy win is huge. Look, confidence has been not low or anything like that, but when you're making errors and mistakes are leading to goals, it does affect you. So on the positive side tonight, a clean sheet will affect him in a really positive way, so it's brilliant. Yeah,
well, I thought it was a very good performance, not just on the ball but without the ball, so well done, and well done to the lads.
Thank you.
Right, boys, here after a 3-0 win away at Sorbo. Josh, been a tough couple of weeks. We thought we should have got something from the game last week. Sort of looked like it was a change of play, or the way that we set up tonight. Give us your thoughts on the performance and how the boys are feeling after a convincing win on the back of a couple of tough weeks.
Yeah, of course, like you say, mate, I think we've been building the last few weeks. Last week was taken out of our hands a little bit because the boys were actually class last week but didn't get the actual result. But come back with a response today, and Rich told us exactly what he wanted before the game, tactics-wise, and we just try and implement it the best we can, and it's come away with success here. 3-0 clean sheet, can't really ask for much more. So the boys are buzzing in there, and hopefully that's put back to winning ways, and we can build from here. Yeah. Tim,
clean sheet, always nice for a goalkeeper. I think yourself had a bit of a tough start because of goals. You know, naturally when you're letting lots of goals in, your probably confidence is low. But I thought defensively we were fantastic tonight. Your thoughts?
You're telling me, mate. My God, how nice it feels to have a clean sheet, especially after Tuesday. I thought the boys were unbelievable, to be honest. Like, man for man, everyone was solid. It's always hard as well to come from losing on Tuesday night the way we did, conceding some sloppy goals and that. So to bounce back like that, coming back with a clean sheet, you can't literally ask for much more. It's a great feeling.
Yeah. Josh, it was a funny start because for about 10 minutes we couldn't get out of a half, we couldn't get hold of the ball. I think they kind of come at us and started very quickly, which was fair play to them. Their confidence was high. And then obviously I thought we saw that there was an opportunity to get the ball down on a very zippy surface, and that kind of played into our hands. Did you kind of feel as the game went on, we could start to open them up with that sort of way of playing? Yeah, of course. Yeah, we know that a lot of teams, well, pretty much every team in this league is going to battle, and they come out flying. We knew what they were about from the game earlier on in the season, but there's going to be times in the season when you've got to weather the storm, and I thought we'd done it class. Thought the back four won everything. Tim had one save to make, but other than that, and then we just grew into the game, and I think we've always got goals in our locker with the likes of Rawlins, Brandon, Joe. Once we get the ball down and start playing, then not a lot of teams can deal with it. So once we build ourselves into the game and start getting the ball down, then we're always going to score goals. So it was good. Tim, obviously you've been around a level. A lot of these boys are still new to this, and I think the last few weeks has been a learning for them because of the types of gameplay, man management of games that people do, the directness. A team that likes to press against teams that don't play any football, which is, you know, so it's a big adaptation. How do you think the boys are doing? And main thing is, how do we, you know, we went on a run, we've had a bad run, we've now, you know, try and pick up some wins. You know, what do you think about that?
Yeah, mate, we're learning. Like I say, the boys, I know from based on last season, we are absolutely solid and we can compete at the back. Like the physicality, definitely, there is a massive step up in this league. I don't think any teams have tried to play football against us so far, to be fair. We can play football in the right areas, and if like we did tonight, if we learn to fight for the first and seconds, win those first, and then do our bit in the final third, then I don't see why we can't go on a little run now, mate. To be honest with you.
Yeah. Josh, lastly from you, 2-2. Obviously started the season not in the side. I think it shows what type of squad we got here, where people, you know, want to be playing, but when they come in, are sort of taking the shirt. I thought last week you had a great game. Personally, I did, and I thought the front four tonight were very good. So, how's it feel to be on the score sheet again, and you know, back in the team?
Yeah, good, mate. Like you say, I was out of the squad for a little bit, but exactly as you say, the team's so strong that once you're out of it, you've got to really work your way, and sometimes you've got to have a bit of luck to get back into it. So, managed to get the start last week. Like you say, I felt like I played well, and then getting the goal today as well. Hopefully, I can just continue the run and keep the team going, keep scoring goals, and keep us going on a winning run now.
Good. All right, boys. Well, delighted with that performance. I thought we were fantastic throughout. Work rate was great. Clean sheet on the road, and another tough game on Saturday.
Let's go.
Well done, chaps.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Well done, you. Brilliant.
Well done, chaps.
Cheers.